I was about 5 years old when I lost my vision. I have an inherited genetic retinal disease.
I was born with congenital cataracts.
I played baseball in first grade and all the way up until 8th grade. That's when I started noticing my vision was getting worse, to where if a ball was hit to me, I would see 3 balls at one time. So, and of course the coach would always tell you get the one in the middle, which doesn't work all the time. So I actually told my parents I just couldn't play no more, I couldn't see, so I pulled myself out.
I'd never been able to play on a team sport before, anything that involves a ball. I was going to a school for the blind, a vocational rehab school, and I met a friend there. He told me about beat baseball. He encouraged me to play it and come try it out. And when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, baseball for blind people, that sounds cute. That sounds like, I didn't think it would be very competitive or it didn't sound like it was for me. But then he encouraged me to go out to a practice and tried it. So I came and tried it, and I saw how competitive it was and how fun it was, and it blew my mind and changed everything. So ever since that practice, I found a team, and I've been playing ever since.
I learned about beat ball in 2010 through my job, Lighthouse for the Blind. So we have a team, and we played through the Mind's Eye tournament, and that's where I was introduced to it.
Growing up, really what I wanted to do more than anything was play baseball. I think I was in high school. I was at a school for the blind, and I got to attend like a demonstration of beat baseball, so I got exposed to it then.
Beat baseball is a baseball for the blind and visually impaired. It was invented in 1976, actually by some Southwestern Bell employees, retirees, who figured out how to take the handset and make a loud noise to put it inside of a softball, and the game was created. So it's basically played by 6 blind and visually impaired players. You have a sighted pitcher and a sighted catcher and some sighted spotters, but everyone, whether you have any vision or not, wears a blindfold, and it's a lot of fun. I'm part of the Gateway Archers. We're a brand new team to the National Beatball Association. Mind's Eye Radio is a local nonprofit that helped us make this happen and is supporting us. The biggest difference in beatball versus regular baseball as far as the batter is concerned is the first thing is the pitcher is on your team, and their job is to learn your swing and to basically pitch the ball into your bat. Once you've hit the ball into play, you then have to listen. There's a buzzer on what would traditionally be first base and what would traditionally be third base. And you have to identify which buzzer is buzzing, and you need to run and get there before a fielder fields the ball. If you can get there, it's a run. If the ball's fielded before you get there, it's an out.
My capabilities, besides my vision, is still there. It is more of a testimony for other people, other children that's coming up that went through what I went through, that you can still do things, you can still have fun and still not be able to see that well, and it shouldn't stop you from doing anything that you want to do. So it does mean a lot to me, and my children can watch Dad still be active, so it gives them a goal to say, hey, Dad's still doing it. Dad's still able out here and having fun and just being able to be active. So
I enjoy every minute of it. I try to get as sweaty and dirty as I can. It's really a blessing to be able to play this game. This team, we're all people who live in the St. Louis metro area, and I think that's meaningful because a lot of the other teams in the NBBA have players from all over the country that just sort of come together for tournaments, and they're not together on a regular basis. They're from all over. And so I think what we've got going on here is pretty special.
For a blind person, there's no other experience that can compare to it. Just being on a team, being out, being physical, exercising, be able to run open free on a field without anybody needing help from anybody, being able to hit the ball and run full speed to a base and compete and have your team cheer for you. There's no way to describe it. You have to experience it.